Hi, this is Linda with KC Creations by Linda, taking you on a tour of my latest creation. It is one of my Simplicity journals. This particular set is from Dasy Avenue, and I'll put a link to her store in the description box. I am calling this cute little guy Cozy Critters, and you will understand why as we go through the pages. They are adorable. You can see the little kitty there. It's got a little bonnet on. They're just up to mischief everywhere. It does measure 5 3/4 by 8 1/2, and it has a 1-inch spine. It has 2 signatures that are tied in with a pamphlet stitch. We have sari silk. This is kind of a beautiful darker cream, and this is a minty blue seafoam. It's beautiful. It picks up the colors perfectly in the journal, and that's why I use both of them. It is also tied by the same sari silk there. Just gonna untie him here. And here is our first section. You can see this is the back of the front page. Cute little mice there. They're all dressed up over their cheese. We've got a little baby mouse ready for mom to cut her some cheese. This is our first side here, and all of the pockets throughout this journal, every one of them completes the page underneath. And then I have made a mat. This is the full sheet. I have reduced the size down to 5 by 7 of the card. As you can see, this is the little guy here, how big he is on the full paper, and I just reduced him down to make the cards, and every one of them are interactive. All the little mice turned here with, they've got little antique brass brads there, turned just like so, just to have a lot of fun, playful. They're all backed with a layer of cardstock, another layer. So they're very durable, and it gives you some good writing space on the back also. And I still have my brace on, as you can see, so we kind of fumble around here because I can't move. And here's another writing space. Every one, there's writing space and a beautiful image. Here's this little guy. I put some of the sari silk, I tore it in half, put this little bow tie, and he ties like so. Flips open again, and there's the kitty. There's the matching kitty, and again I've got a little dangle here on a chain of the sign there. Little tablecloth hangs down, little kitty turns, and the little jar down here turns. And turn the page. Here we got a little mouse. Now this is the full image. I just used another one and cut it down to make this little guy. It's got a little bow tie with a little baby pearl in it. Little pink one. Turns. Put some brads here for the door handle, and the little note on the door also turns. And you want to turn him a little bit because, as you see, he hangs off the card a little bit to complete the total image. And you turn it again. And we got some pretty dressed up kitty cats here. And we've got the little hanging basket here, cloth basket filled with pillows and all kinds of cute ribbons. There's her little lace dress, and she's got a little bow there too with a pearl, and she turns. We've got 2 big brads there as the doorknob. Opens again. Now we got the bunnies when it come out and play. I cut out the image where I could have the actual box, and I put brads in all of the corners there where there was supposed to be a nail, and the little bunnies just pull right out. But you can see when you slide them down, they finish the image. Looks whole. There they are. And then we got some little carrots here on the top that turn. Again, lots of writing space. And there is your center of the first one. So this would be the back section of the signature. We've got some carrots here that I've cut out. Let me grab something so you can see. I cut out around the carrots to make a little pocket. And there's some little brads here where the nails go in the box there. So we have our big carrots that turn. They hang off the end of the card. Got some little mauve and cream colored flowers covering up the flowers that were underneath. And there's another little hanging pillow. And here's our kitties. You can see I've cut out around the little cat and put him on here where he swivels. He looks very stern. I think this is Grandpa Kitty. And then we got these little things up here that turned, little things they have hanging on the wall. And we open up, we get some more bunnies going on. And I've cut around the carrots here and the little box. Here they are, and their little decorations here they have hanging from the doorknob. Little bunny turned. She's got a little pinky peach ribbon with a little pearl in it. And then our little boy bunny has some torn sari silk as his little bow tie. This is burlap paper. And it opens again. Got some more kitties going on. There they are. And these are some little jump rings that holds the shelf on. We got little kitties here. And all the little things that are on the floor, they also turn. Little jars, little crock. Another little tin can. Open again. There's a little mouse. I put some of the mauve flowers on it too. And then his little bag spins way out like that. So you have the full image. It just turns back. And the little sign here dangles for some chain. And this is the back of the first signature, and this was kind of a bright peachy flower, so I put one right on top of it. And this is the front of the second signature. Again, we got the little kitties at the table. We've got a dish rag hanging from little Brad here. Here's the shelf that turns, that's up above. And the little kitties turn also. And another big brass brad for the doorknob. And then over here we have some more kitties, and I've cut around the table and the stool. Here's this little guy here, it's so cute. His little bonnet on. Got a little jar down here. Little hanging things they have on the wall. They all turn. And this little guy too. And there's a little kitty hiding underneath the table. And we have our little mice here. This is the full image. See how big she is, and it's just this little guy. She turns like this. Then we have the mom and the little girl here. She turns, and then their cheese in this little crock jar is on some puff tape, so they're actually, it's three-dimensional. It's raised up from the card. Brace comes off soon, ladies, so that I have both hands I can work with. Hopefully. Another journaling spot. And there's the basket of the vegetables here. And we've got the little hanging, whatever they have hanging up there. It looks like some tools. And the little bunny's turn. And over here also, put some brads here where the nails are in the wood of the door frame. And the little baskets turn. It's cute, playful, makes you smile. And over here, again, we've got Big Mama and the little baby one. It turns, and then the cheese turns that she's holding, and the big blocks of cheese here. And she does too, and even her little bow. And over here we've got to the duck family. Beautiful tablecloth or dishcloth hanging from there. Little ducks turn, and then the little basket here, or excuse me, tin can here that's filled with corn and popcorn and nuts. It turns here also. And there's your center. Big pocket here. Now this is the back of what you saw, so the images are on the other side. So I took some images that I had not used and made some cards, because there's 29 images in all in this set. It's beautiful lace, little shelves turn, little jars, and this little shelf, and a little doggy up there. A little doggy down here. We've got a little plate of cookies. And a little bowl here. Very vintage looking. I love this paper. It's so cute. And journaling spot. I have another card. There's the other side. See the block of cheese? Remember it turned on that card? And here's a little card I didn't use. We've got a little sign up here that turns. And all the little shelves. And the duckies. I think they're in trouble. I don't think they're supposed to be on the table with the cookies. Turns again. There's our little bunny, and I cut out around the carrots in its little wooden box. These little mice are so cute. Kind of goofy looking, but they're having fun. Another one. Some more dogs. Now these guys are really in trouble because he's on the shelf there with the cookies. And this one, I think this one knocked off the cookies for him. And here we've got a bag and some, there's a tablecloth, apron, those shelves turn. And here I've cut out the table. Like these little guys. We've got our little ducks here. And he's turned like this because his little tail sticks off the card. Little duck here. There's a little lantern. Turns. Beautiful flowers hanging from the doorway there and on the door. Then another big brad for the doorknob. Just little feet back in there. And we come over here. And I've cut around the kitty there sitting on the chair. For these little guys, got some mice that have gotten into the sunflower seeds. Little bar here with the different things hanging from it. It turns. And the apron. There they are. They've got all the little sunflower seeds. Could be pumpkin seeds on the table there. There's the little bag. There's the little jar. And this is the inside back cover. Get the little dogs. Absolutely innocent looking. We didn't eat the cookies. And they've got little pink bows with the pearls. Excuse me. I hope you enjoyed it. It was fun to make. It makes you smile, giggle a little bit. Until next time, you stay crafty. Bye-bye.